make my path straight. I know, I'm gonna shout and praise. My God can be trusted over and over and over again. My God can be trusted over and over and over again. Over and over and over again. When I am up, when I am down, when life turns me around, should I go left? Should I go right? Should I be walking in circles in my mind? But I know God will make my path straight. I know I'm gonna shout and praise. My God can be trusted over and over and over again. My God can be trusted over and over and over again. Over and over and over again. I'm confident. My God can. I'm confident. My God can. I know. God will make my path straight. I know. I'm gonna shout and praise. I know. God will make my path straight. I know. I'm gonna shout and praise. My God can be trusted over and over and over again. My God can be trusted over and over and over again. My God can be trusted over and over and over again. My God can be trusted over and over and over again. Yes, He can. Over and over and over again. I'm confident. My God can. I'm confident. My God can. Over and over and over again. Over and over and over again.
Sugar goes in here. Sugar, great fuel for experiments. Not the best fuel for your body. Salt goes in here. Welcome to Story Lab. I'm just restocking our experiment supplies. This is the salt, and this is the sugar. Let's put these away. This week on Story Lab, we're talking about integrity, while we take a look at the story of some friends who did what was right, even when it was scary. Hey, I'm Skylar.
And I'm Sebastian.
Today, we're talking about integrity, which is choosing to be truthful in whatever you say and do.
Look, can I get a hand, please?
This is heavy.
So much sand for our experiment.
Right, but that's just the foundation. We also need fuel.
Which is?
Sugar. We're making a lava snake.
Oh, I've always wanted to try that.
Well then,
Let's make it! This is a really interesting group of ingredients.
I know, right? Oh, wait, I forgot the sugar. Can you grab that, please?
Yes.
Thank you.
Are these both sugar? Probably.
All right, thanks for grabbing that.
You're welcome. I love experiments with fire.
Me too. And since we'll be working with fire, we need a grown-up. A lava snake is a chemistry experiment. We're gonna combine sugar and baking soda with the fire to create the snake.
Sounds like we have to have the right ingredients for this to work.
We do indeed. But let's take this outside. First, soak the sand with lighter fluid.
Then mix your sugar and baking soda together. Thank you. It should be 3 parts sugar. And then 1 part baking soda. Mix it around a little bit.
You can use a whisk.
Ah, yes. And then we're gonna add our sugar baking soda mix into the middle.
Now we add our catalyst, which makes the chemical reaction happen faster. For our experiment, our catalyst is heat.
All right. What's wrong with it?
The sugar mixture is supposed to turn dark and then rise up.
It's just not burning.
Wait, do we have our ingredients right? Oh no. Salt puts fires out.
Oh, that's my fault. I'm really sorry. I'll go get the sugar.
We're not gonna see a lava snake if we don't have the right ingredients.
Here's the sugar.
How did you grab the salt?
I'll be honest, I chose a random jar, and I didn't look at the label. I should have double-checked and did the right thing in the lab.
Thank you for being honest. And at least salt doesn't do this.
Ooh, that would be bad. I'm really sorry.
You're forgiven. Let's do it again. Let's do it right this time.
Yeah.
Okay. First, add the fuel to the sand.
Then mix together the correct ingredients. 3 things of sugar. 1, 2, and 3. And 1 thing of baking soda. And then we pour it in.
And now, the catalyst. Whoa!
It just keeps coming.
It's growing for sure. Ooh, it's still growing.
Look, it looks like it has a little tail.
You're not wrong. What should we name it?
Trevor.
Trevor. Trevor the lava snake. Good job, lava snake. That was awesome. When we put the right materials together, we get to see amazing things.
It's also super cool to watch the flames.
But fire can be pretty scary. Speaking of, it's time for...
The story before the story.
Today, we're in the Old Testament, the book of Daniel.
God had a plan to bless the whole world through one family, the Israelites.
But God's people kept turning away from God. At last, they were conquered by Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babylon. After his victory, the king chose several young Israelite men to be prepared for service in his court.
God blessed these 4 men, Daniel, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, with health, knowledge, and wisdom. Eventually, the king put Daniel in charge of a big part of the kingdom and appointed his 3 friends to help.
Which is where our story starts.
Take it away.
Hey everyone, I'm Jen. Soon after King Nebuchadnezzar put Daniel in charge of Babylon and appointed his friends to help, the king made a huge statue in gold.
Wow, what a great-looking statue.
King Nebuchadnezzar sent for all the highest officials of Babylon to come celebrate the statue.
And you, and you, and you too. Everybody's invited.
Daniel wasn't there. Perhaps he was traveling. But Daniel's friends, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, were among the guests. Once everyone was assembled, a messenger called out.
Hear ye what the king commands. When you hear the crazy music, you must bow to this statue and worship it.
I don't think so.
Doesn't sound right.
If you do not bow down in worship, you will be thrown into a blazing hot furnace.
Oh, I'm bowing. Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. Let's try this out. Music, please. Ooh, it's so beautiful.
In a far corner, everyone bowed down, except for Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. They knew it wasn't right to worship anyone or anything but the one true God.
Hey,
Excuse me, security.
Why are they
They're not bowing. They're not bowing.
O majestic King Nebuchadnezzar, long live the king!
What do you want?
Majesty, you commanded us all to bow down before your glorious statue.
You said everyone should bow down when the music plays.
You said if anyone did not bow, you'd throw them into the blazing hot furnace.
Yes, yes, and yes. Why are you telling me what I've already told you? Do you want to die?
Oh, glorious king, we noticed those Israelites you assigned to help Daniel rule Babylon.
Yes?
We noticed they were not bowing.
What?
Their names are Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, in case you forgot.
Yes, yes, yes. I'm very angry. Bring me Shadrach, Meshach, and all red Lego.
Abednego.
A friend named Flo?
Abednego.
Abednego! Bring them to me.
Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego were brought to the king, who was furious.
Shadrach, Meshach, and...
Abednego.
I know your name. I gave it to you.
Yes, sir.
Did you or did you not bow before my statue when the music played? I'll give you another chance. We'll play the music again, and this time you can bow to my statue and worship it. But if you don't, I will be forced to throw you into the blazing hot furnace, and what God could save you from that?
Listen, King, I know you're angry, but nothing will change our minds.
Yeah, that's right.
If you throw us into the blazing hot furnace, our God is able to save us from it. Simple as that.
And even if we thought he wouldn't, we still wouldn't bow to your statue.
Or worship anyone but the one true God.
Nebuchadnezzar became even more angry. He was steaming. He ordered the furnace to be made 7 times hotter than usual. Then the king's strongest soldiers tied up Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego and threw them into the blazing hot furnace. The fire was so hot, it actually killed the soldiers. But what happened next amazed everyone.
Wait a minute.
The king saw something that totally shocked him.
Didn't we throw 3 men into the fire?
Yes, your majesty.
But why are there 4 men? None of them are tied up, and none of them are harmed. And the 4th man looks like he's from heaven. Hey! Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego! You servants of the Most High God! Get out of there! Come on!
Look at that! They don't even smell like smoke!
How is this
I
possible?
mean,
How can
look
it
at
be?
the robes!
Okay. Shh. Quiet. Stop. I have something to say. Before you all, I praise the God of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. They trusted him and refused to obey my orders, willing to die rather than worship anyone besides their God. So, from this day forward, no one can say anything against the God of Israel in all my kingdom, and if they do, they'll have to answer to me.
Yay!
Then King Nebuchadnezzar honored Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. He increased their rank and gave them even higher positions in the city of Babylon and the towns around it. The end.
So they were inside the fire, and it was 7 times hotter than usual, and they didn't get burned?
Daniel recorded that they didn't even smell like smoke.
I smell like smoke after making s'mores on a bonfire.
No wonder the king of Babylon was amazed and worshipped God.
So, what's our part in the story?
When we choose to do what's right, others can see God at work. And that starts with following Jesus. Jesus is a perfect picture of what God is like. When we try to live like Jesus, our choices and actions can show God's love to others even better than words.
Like choosing to be friends with someone who's lonely, even though no one is playing with them.
Oh, or like helping someone who's tripped and fallen, even if it makes you late to class.
Or you could welcome your new neighbor with cookies, even if they're a little different from you.
Or if you have a substitute teacher and the rest of the class is acting up, you can choose to listen and show respect instead.
Sounds like you have the right idea. See you next time.
So here's the thing. When you do what's right, others can see God.
Just like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
Just like when we finally added the right fuel to our experiment, we were able to see the cool chemical reaction.
That's right.
Hey, you might want to check the label on that.
Yikes. Salt in my tea? That would have been bad.
Thanks for joining us in the Story Lab.
See you next time.
All right, let's see what we got here. Ooh, I got this. Socket wrench. Spark plug. Yeah. Here we go. Hammer. A blowtorch. Yeah. Yeah. All right, sandwich. Yeah. Garden gnome. Yeah, that's a good one. It's falling. Gum. Oh, great, thank you. That'll hold. Yeah. That'll do it.
Woo! So, is it fixed?
Yeah, I think so. Hey, welcome to the So-and-So Show. I'm John.
This is ridiculous!
And that frustrated and distracted person is Brandon. The show started. What?
Hi, I'm Brandon.
And we already did that.
Welcome to the So-and-So Show.
I did that too.
What?
Okay, let me catch you up. Back in February, Brandon got his stunt driver's license, so he could be a stunt driver. But while doing that, he didn't realize that his regular driver's license was about to expire. So now he may be able to drive his car on two wheels while on fire over a cliff, but he can't drive his car normally down the street to the store.
Yeah, so I'm hungry, I'm stir crazy, and I'm tired of riding shotgun with John.
Oh, so sweet. But it's true, he's a terrible side seat driver.
I would normally just, renew my license, but since it's been so long, I have to retake my driver's test, and I have to do it virtually.
Thus the video game setup.
I can't do it. I'm not used to driving like this. I've either crashed, gotten a ticket, or run over grandma.
Yeah. Not a real grandma, virtual grandma.
Yeah, but the results are the same. I failed every practice test, and I have to take the real test in 5 minutes.
Okay. So as your friend, I think I have come up with a great solution.
Really?
Yes, please welcome someone who knows stuff.
Oh.
Hey, guys. Someone need a driving expert?
Woo! Yes! Brandon needs a quick crash course in virtual driving.
Brianna?
You looked surprised to see me.
Do you even have a driver's license?
A real one? Of course not. I'm 12, silly.
Yeah, Brandon. Okay, why don't you tell them who you are and what you know?
No problem.
Okay.
I'm Brianna. I'm a professional video game player and the current world champion in 11 different car racing games, including Super Speed 70, Racing Rockstars, and Eat My Dust.
Which is incredible, but you don't have a real driver's license. No offense.
None taken. I'm 12.
She doesn't need one. She's just here to give you some pointers before the test.
I think I need more than a few pointers.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute! I just had a brilliant idea! Now, we all know you're a great normal driver, but you're horrible at this virtual thing. So she can take the test for you. Ah! Easy peasy mac and cheesy!
Oh,
Get it?
that would work! But isn't that cheating?
It's virtual cheating. So it's not real cheating.
Oh, is that how that works?
Look at it this way. If you were taking a real driver's test, you would already have your license right now. But it's not your fault that you're horrible at virtual driving, but you know.
I mean, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I would have passed it by now.
Yeah!
But something just doesn't feel right about letting Brianna take the test for me. I mean, what do you think?
You're talking to me? I'm 12.
Yeah, I know, but I want to know your opinion.
I think you can pass the test on your own. Also, you don't want to get your driver's license by cheating, real or virtual.
That's a good point. Hey, but you can coach me while I take the test. That's allowed, right?
Are you sure you don't want her to just take it for you? I mean, nobody would know.
We would know,
Oh.
and that's enough.
Your driving test begins in 30 seconds.
Well, it's now or never, or at least until I take the test again.
You can do it. Listen to my voice and I'll walk you through it.
Okay. Let's do this.
Gas. Hit the gas.
Yeah,
Now, left blinker. Change lanes.
Okay.
Brake! Brake! Brake!
I'm braking!
Now, speed up a little.
Speed up.
Crosswalk!
What?
Crosswalk! Stop! Get the grandma!
The grandma! I'm sorry. I have a problem with that part.
Okay. Parallel park.
Oh, do I have to?
Yes.
Okay.
Now, swivel! Swivel! Swivel!
I'm swiveling!
That's it. Stop. Put it in park.
Okay. Is that it? Is it over?
Oh, Brandon, you did so good.
Well, except for the grandma part. What is it with you and grandma?
I have no idea.
He'll be fine. He stopped for her.
Well, that's true.
Your results are in. You passed.
You did it! You did it!
I passed.
Way to go!
I did it!
I knew you could do it.
Me too. Deep down,
And don't you feel proud you did it without cheating?
I do.
Well, then I guess my work here's done.
Oh.
Let me know if you ever need any more help. I'm champion in a bunch of different games.
Okay.
Will do.
Hey, thank you so much,
Thanks,
Brianna.
You believed I could pass, huh?
I did.
I think we should see what Kellen has to say.
Probably not a bad idea.
It's Bible story time with Kellen.
Hey, Kellen.
Hey guys, let me start by saying I am proud of you for not taking the easy way out and instead being honest and doing what's right.
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks.
Well, wasn't talking to you.
I know.
Hey, we've all been there and we've all been tempted to do what's easy even though we knew it's something we shouldn't do.
I was just trying to help.
100%. But that's how we can talk ourselves into being dishonest and losing our integrity. And it's exactly what today's story is all about.
I guess it's something I need to hear. So take it away, Kellen.
All right, quick setup. This story comes from the book of Daniel in the Old Testament. So do you think you know who we're talking about today? Not Daniel, but close. We're talking about three of his friends, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Now, these three, along with Daniel, had been captured and taken back to Babylon by King Nebuchadnezzar, the king of Babylon. And because God had blessed them with knowledge and wisdom, the king had put them into service in his court. All right, I think that's enough backstory. Let's begin. While Daniel was away doing Daniel things, King Nebuchadnezzar had a big old statue made out of gold placed in the center of the city.
I am one handsome dude.
We don't technically know if the statue looked like King Nebuchadnezzar. We just know he had it built, but you get the idea. He then sent for all of his highest officials, including Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, to help him dedicate the new statue.
That is a big old statue.
Oh, very big.
Huge even.
King Nebuchadnezzar sent out a messenger to announce his royal decree.
Hear ye, hear ye, hear ye. From now on, anytime you hear this music,
I think I heard a pan flute.
yeah, and some harps and lyres.
Was that a zither?
You must bow to the statue and worship it. If you do not, you will be thrown into the fiery furnace. And trust me, you don't want that.
That seems harsh.
So mean.
Furnaces are hot, right? Ow!
It didn't take long for King Nebuchadnezzar to try out his new decree. When everyone heard the music, they all bowed down and worshiped the statue. Well, everyone except Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
We can't bow down.
No bowing.
It's not our thing.
They would not worship anyone or anything but the one true God. And to say that King Nebuchadnezzar was angry, well, that would be an understatement.
I am angry! Very angry! So angry! Bring me Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego!
So they were brought to the king.
You did not bow before my statue, and that hurts my feelings. You must bow. So, when I play the music again, you are going to bow, or it's fiery furnace time. Music! Now, bow.
Even though this music is incredible, we still will not bow down.
Nice music, no bow.
Sorry, it's not gonna happen. Huh.
Oh, do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? You are about to be flambéed.
If you throw us in there, our God will save us.
It's what God does.
Even if we knew God wouldn't save us, we still wouldn't bow down to your statue.
To the furnace with them and make it hot, hot, hot!
Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego were tied up and thrown into the furnace. King Nebuchadnezzar ordered the furnace to be 7 times hotter than usual. It was so hot, people, that when the soldiers threw them in, it was actually the soldiers who died. But that wasn't the only wild part. It was when King Nebuchadnezzar looked into the furnace that things got really interesting.
Look, I see 4 men walking around in the fire. 4 men, and they aren't even tied up. And it looks like the flames haven't harmed them at all. The 4th man looks like a son of the gods.
The king was so amazed at what he saw that he ordered them to come out, and they did. And not only were they 100% fine, not one hair on their bodies was singed, and they didn't even smell like smoke. Then Nebuchadnezzar said,
May the God of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego be praised. He sent his angel and saved his servants. They trusted in him. They refused to obey my command, but may they be honored and be given even higher positions within the city of Babylon and all the towns around it.
Wow, thanks.
All right.
We are on fire right now. What? Too soon?
And that's what happened. The end. So here you have these three guys who could have easily just bowed down and no one would have thought anything about it. But they said no. The easy way may have been the safe choice, but it would have been a lie and it could have hurt their integrity.
Yeah, and their decision not only affected King Nebuchadnezzar, but the entire kingdom for generations to come.
Yep, because of their love for God, the king and everyone in the kingdom got to see just how powerful God is. And you know what? I think that this leads you perfectly into the question of the day. So my work here is done. Until next time.
Reveal the question! Oh, when has someone helped you see God? Oh, when I was in middle school, a friend of mine who was terrible at math was accidentally given the answer key to a test that he had to pass. But instead of using it, he turned it in.
Did he pass the test?
He made a C, but he told me it was the best C he ever made. And I remember thinking, that's the kind of honesty God wants me to have.
Yeah, well, you and Brianna showed me true integrity earlier, and I'm sorry I even suggested cheating.
Well, you were only trying to help. I appreciate that.
Yes, thanks. You know, I think today was a pretty good show.
And I got my license back, so it was actually a great show.
Hey, do you think Brianna would show me how to win Eat My Dust?
Absolutely, but you might want to wear earplugs.
Oh, right.
All right, we'll see you next week for a brand new show.
Bye. She is kind of loud when she gets excited. Oh, thank you. It doesn't seem so hard. Okay. Should I take this boost?
Yep, that's perfect. You're doing great.
Thanks.
Now, take the right fork in the road and shift down into fourth gear.
Okay. You know what? I'm starting to get the hang of this.
I think you're right. You're doing super. Now, watch it. You've got Rita the Ragtag coming up on your right.
What?
And Harry Larry on your left.
Where?
Sizzling Susie is straight up behind you. Get ready to hit your turbo.
When?
Now! Swerve left! Swerve right! Turbo!
Turboing!
If you want to lift, make the jump!
Jump! Oh!
Perfect ending.
You passed.
I don't want to eat any more dust.